have the notes for section 3.2, angles and parallel lines. So main ideas, use the properties of parallel lines to determine congruent angles. Use algebra to find angle measures. No new vocab this time around. So just to begin, postulate 3.1, corresponding angles postulate, just says that if you have two parallel lines cut by a transversal, corresponding angles are always congruent to each other. So example 1, in the figure, angle 3 is 133. Find angle 5. So angle 5 is right here. So corresponding angles are congruent, which means 3 and 7 are 133. Now to get to 5, 7 and 5 are vertical angles, which means they are also congruent. So measure angle 5 also has to be 133. Alright, so a couple theorems. Alternate interior angles. So this says that if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, alternate interior angles are congruent. Consecutive interior angles have to add to 180, and alternate exterior angles also are congruent. So 3.1 is talking about these angles, alternate interiors. 3.2 is talking about these angles. They have to add to 180. X plus y equals 180. And 3.3 is talking about that angle and that angle. Alternate exterior angles have to be congruent. Now here there's another pair. That one and that one are also alternate interior. These guys here also alternate exteriors. So this guy, theorem 3.4, perpendicular transverse, just says that if a line is perpendicular to one of two parallel lines, it's automatically perpendicular to the other parallel line, which makes sense because these angles are corresponding, so they have to be equal, and if it's perpendicular, that one's 90, so that one therefore has to also be 90. And example 2, given measure angle 1 is 3x plus 40, and measure angle 3 is 2x plus 70, find x. Well, these are, so you kind of ignore that line there, these are corresponding angles, which means they have to be equal to each other. So I can set 3x plus 40 equal to 2x plus 70. So if I bring the x over, I get x plus 40 equals 70. Take the 40 over, x is equal to 30. And that is your solution. That's the end of the section.